Hope, and I'm back again with another episode of Campfire Stories. This week, I'm going to have lots of friends with me on today's episode, but a little bit different than we did last week. They are going to be my stuffed animal friends. That's because we're talking about animals today. I love animals so much because they have been some of my best friends in my entire life. You know that people have been becoming friends with animals for a really long time. We even have them in movies. There's Kristoff is best friends with Sven in Frozen, and then Rapunzel is best friends with Pascal, and Timon is best friends with Pumbaa. Oh, wait, both of those are animals, aren't they? Well, there's a reason that Disney likes to have all of its human characters have best animal friends, and that's because humans have had a special bond with animals for a really long time. We even have human and animal friendships and relationships in the Bible. That is how long we've had our animal friends. Now, back in the Bible, we didn't really name animals and talk to them the same way we did in Disney movies, but we still have lots of stories that show the relationship. Like take Palm Sunday, for instance. Jesus rides into Jerusalem on a donkey. He becomes friends with the donkey so that he can ride him into Jerusalem. It's pretty awesome. But today we're going to talk about a different story, and it has lots of animals in it. Today, we are going to talk about Noah's Ark. This is a really long story, so I am going to do something different. Instead of reading to you from the Bible, we are going to act out the story with some fun props and all of my friends. Once upon a time, there was a man named Noah. Noah really loved God, and so did his family. But all of the other people who lived around Noah, they didn't love God nearly as much. And that made God kind of sad. He wasn't happy about that. So one day, God told Noah to build a big boat. Very big boat. Because God had decided to flood the world. But God told Noah to get on the boat with his whole family. But before God did that, God asked Noah to bring 2 of every animal to go on the boat with him. So look, here come the animals now. Oh, look, there's 2 tigers. Yeah, we're going to have some more animals. Oh, look, it's 2 dogs. And magically, they all fit in this boat. Oh, look, here we have 2 cats. Look, yeah, the cats fit on the boat too. Oh, who's coming next? Oh, we've got some bears. 2 bears somehow fit on the boat without falling off. Oh, and we have some wolves now. Oh, look, there's a wolf. And there's another wolf. Great. Awesome. Lots of animals. No, I don't think the fish needed to go on the boat. I think the fish could swim in the... I don't think you put fish on a boat. Nice try, though. So once all of the animals got on the boat, it started to rain. It rained and it poured and it kept raining and pouring. And one day it rained so much that the waters rose and the boat floated and all of the dry land was turned into, you can't go off screen. And the waters rose so much that everything that used to be dry land was now an ocean. Now, the boat isn't flooded. It's underneath the ocean boat. Yeah. It rained so much that once it stopped raining, it took a long time for the water to go back down. So, while they were waiting for the water to go back down, Noah sent out some messengers to see. As Noah started seeing more and more dry patches of land, Noah sent out a dove as a test. And when the dove didn't come back, Noah knew that there was enough dry land to make food and a safe nesting place for the dove, and that meant that there would be enough dry land to leave the boat. And it was safe for everyone to leave the boat. But after they left the boat, God felt sorry for everything that God had done. God realized that he had maybe overreacted a bit. So God promised that God would never do something like that ever again. And God put a rainbow in the sky as a sign of God's promise to the world. That was a fun story, wasn't it? I love it because of all of the animals, but I also think it tells us some important things about our relationship with animals as human beings. So, God didn't just save human beings. No, God wanted to make sure that all of creation would live and flourish after the flood. So it wasn't just humans. It wasn't just Noah and his family who he wanted to save on the ark. God wanted to make sure that all of the animals were safe on the ark too. That's how much God loves all of creation. All of creation needed to be saved. But God also knew that humans and animals had a special relationship. That's why God put them together on the same ark. God knew that a lot of animals could not survive without humans to help take care of them. But God also knew that humans might need animals too. We have animals that help us with a lot of things. We have horses who helped carry us places. We have dogs and cats and maybe some other fun pets that help keep us happy and are friends, and they help us feel nice inside. They help us with those things. I used to work on a farm where we had a dog who helped us keep us safe. He warned us when weird things were coming up, and he was a great guard dog. So we have lots of animals who help us do lots of fun things, and we need them. God made sure to save both humans and animals together on the ark because we need each other. We were made to help each other in God's creation. So this week, when you're out and about, pay attention. What animals do you see? Do you have a pet at home? Can you see bunnies and squirrels running around your neighborhood? What about birds or bugs and butterflies? Do you have any other, less common animals in your neighborhood? Since there have been fewer humans in my neighborhood out and about and fewer cars, I've been seeing lots of ducks wandering around, going into people's yards and even on the sidewalks. So weird. My neighborhood is also known for having some wild turkeys that wander around, and sometimes it's fun to watch those animals and see what they do. So this week, try and keep track. You can keep a journal, or you can ask someone to help you keep a journal about all the animals you see, and what do you notice about them? Are the animals afraid of humans, or are they curious? Do they even notice you at all? What does it look like the animals are eating? Can you tell how an animal is feeling? What does their face look like? What does their body do that is telling you how the animal feels? Do you see more of some animals now that it's spring than you did in the winter? What about other seasons? Can you remember last summer or last fall? How many of those animals did you see? So if you have a pet, spend some extra time playing and loving them this week while you pay attention and try to answer those questions. If you don't have a pet at home, just pay attention around your neighborhood. There's lots of animals and there's lots of things to see and discover about them this week. All right, friends, bye. I'll see you next week. I'm back again with this week's special fact. Did you know that we have been keeping animals in our homes or near our homes for a really long time? We humans started domesticating sheep and goats to help with farm chores and to eat oh my gosh, 11,000 years ago, and we started keeping cats and dogs in our homes. Oh, wow. 7,000 BC. That is 9,000 years ago, friends. And did you know we even have a fossil that shows a domesticated dog that is 15,000 years old? We have been keeping dogs and cats in our homes for a very long time. And you know what? I think we're going to keep doing that for a long time. So, if you have a pet in your house, that's great. If you don't, that's also great. But wherever you are, we have relationships with animals all around us because they are all around us every day.